So this is our sugar cookie. This is our cake batter cookie, one that we started to carry in March. As you guys know, March is our birthday month, so we've decided to keep this on year round. What's super interesting about this one is the cake batter frosting. It's a little bit different. It's not like a normal buttercream frosting, and it has little bits of sprinkles in there, and then we decorate the top and add some sprinkles on top. Like I was saying earlier in some of the other videos, you can see the difference in some of the cookies. This is probably one that we wouldn't use. It's a little cracked and doughy, and it's actually really a little bit bigger than the other ones. So this would be something that we could give to the dollar bin or donate it or find a different home for it. So this is something that you want to look for when you're looking for the perfect cookie to ice. When you do want to, when you're ready to start icing the cookie, make sure that you have your piping bag ready with the frosting inside. The tip that we're going to be using today is a 804 tip. There's another tip that we have that's just as good. It's a little bit bigger though. It's an A1 tip. You can see the difference. This one's a little bit bigger. It takes a little bit more skill to make sure that they're nice and even when you're piping. So just make sure that you're using the 804 tip to start with, and then once you get a little bit more advanced, you can move over to the A1 tip. So those are the two tips you can look for when we're piping. Today I've got the 804 in the bag. So this is a little bit tricky because when you go to pipe, you want to make sure that you're putting, I'll show you how I hold it. I'm right-handed, so I actually hold the bag with, my palm is placed firmly on the bag, and then you want to twist it to create a little bit of pressure. For me, I twist the bag around my thumb to keep it out of the way. So whatever works best for you, just make sure you do have the pressure on your hand. You can also use a little bit of pressure with your guiding hand if the dough, or if the frosting is a little too stiff. This one's a little bit fun because it's actually a zigzag motion that goes back and forth over the entire cookie. So we just want to make sure that we're starting from one section and covering the entire cookie as much as we possibly can. So starting on one side, as you can tell, this is going to be my guiding hand. If you're left-handed, it's going to be opposite for you. So start on one side and just firmly press the frosting back and forth into the cookie. Just go as slow as you can until you get used to it, and then when you come to the end, release the pressure and cut off the frosting. Again, I'll show you. I'm letting the pressure of the bag do all the work for me. So it's really just right in here is where you want to put a lot of the pressure that's going to create the movement of the batter or of the frosting. Go as slow as you can until you can get used to it. And then again, release pressure and pull the bag away. And that creates the little tail on the end. We'll do one more for you. This takes a little practice. And then when you're done, this cookie actually gets finished with a little bit of the sprinkles on top. So it's just a little garnish, just to give it a little bit more color. And that's it.